Hey everyone, and welcome to another fantastic video. We're going to talk about some very important things today because we've got a lot of clients asking for tunes for newer cars, 2022 and up cars. And I want to explain why it's going to be very hard to come up with tunes for these cars, especially on the stock ECU. So the thing here is, automakers these days, they're designing all these nice cars. This is a 2018 Hyundai Kona, and you can program this one. It's kind of hard, but you can. But newer 2022 cars like the C8 Corvette, that new Mustang that they touted, it's going to be very difficult to tune. It's because they all have 4G, 5G cell phone connection to their main servers. And the cars talk to the server, check if you modified anything in the tune, and if you did, it flags it in the server, so they know your VIN number, changed something in the stock mapping, and then they flash back your factory firmware, which is what makes the car run. And that's a big problem, because if you get your car tuned and the car talks to the server and it's not an official firmware, it'll get downgraded to the stock firmware, detuned, downgraded, whatever you want to call it. It'll get downgraded, and this is happening in newer and newer cars, and I think this is a big problem because this is a 2018 car and I still can tune it, and it's kind of hard. But being completely unable, they can make it a bit more difficult, maybe sell the information on how to tune it, but right now they just don't want you to touch it. So that way, if you make a new car with 5 more horsepower and the only thing you change is the tune, you can charge someone for a new car instead of letting them tune their own cars and make them better, because of course, mother knows best. And they want to take over, they want to take control of all that stock stuff, all the stock. Even if you modify how your car works, they don't care. They want to keep it working as it is. And this is all a bigger part of the it's getting a bit of traction now, but I think it's not that well explained in the automotive market, the right to repair movement, because they want to have control over everything you do on your car. They don't want you to be able to tune your car. They don't want you to be able to change operating parameters, because they say that they know best. And that way, whenever you need some service, instead of modifying the car, maybe making it faster, making it cooler, you can't. You need to go to the authorized dealer and pay them their money, when they could just make money out of selling schematics and methods of programming. But that's a whole giant can of worms. A few of you guys know that we make the Alpha ECU, and the Alpha ECU is open source because we believe that you should be able to, if you know what you're doing, you can modify, you can fix your own stuff. We just want to help you. If you come to us for support or for a tune or anything, we want to make sure that we can help you be on your best tune, be on your best ECU, make everything work properly. But I'm not here to tell you what to do with your product. If you buy our ECU or our tune, it's your car. Sometimes our tunes have passwords, that's cool, but you still have your ECU, and that's the physical thing, which is your engine control unit. You can delete it, put your own tune on it, do whatever you want with it. The hardware and our Alpha ECU, the firmware is also open source, so you want to modify something about how it works, you can do that in the firmware. So I believe, this is a very personal opinion, and this is how basically AlphaSpeed and AlphaX are set up. This is a very personal opinion, and this is basically how AlphaX is set up. You can take control of your hardware and make it do whatever you want. And that's not how it's looking right now, because newer cars, the C8 Corvette, the Mustang, like I said earlier in the video, you won't be able to tune them, because if you do, they just talk to the server and get the new tune, and then they're like, you can't do anything with your recently bought and modified car. And I think that's kind of sad. So as AlphaSpeed, since we're in the tuning business, we want to let you know that if you have a newer car, it might be a bit of a problem to get it tuned, because it might just phone home and say, hey, I have a modified tune, and the server's going to tell it, nope, no, you're not going to have a modified tune. Reverts back to the stock tune, and that's no fun. So if you think this is a big problem, you should follow the right to repair movement. I know this channel's not that big. I don't know if you want to put that in the video, but you can follow someone like Louis Rossman or the FUTO movement, which is a right to repair movement. So we need to make a push. So the automotive market is also considered in this right to repair movement, because we're all suffering from the same thing. The big companies don't want you to modify your car, don't want you to repair your car, don't want you to have any fun. They just want you to have the fun they want you to have. They sell you the car and you can have the fun how they tell you can have fun. Not if you want to modify your car, you're screwed. So make sure to follow all these movements and like this video, comment if you believe that right to repair is something that should be considered for cars, or if not, why do you think that we shouldn't be able to modify, do whatever we want with our cars? Maybe you have a good point, maybe you can change my mind, I don't know. And share this with your friends, that is someone considering buying a 2022 car and they're into the racing scene and they want to mod it. Tell them it's good. It might get kind of hard because there's no way it's going to be tuned in the near future. So thanks for your support and see you later.